welcome to today's session of Danes and Dice, episode number 28. I'm Toby the Dungeon Master. I'm not alone. I'm joined by these guys. Let's do a quick round of introductions, starting with Mikkel.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'll be playing Seek, the Satyr Sorcerer.
Hi, my name is Marcus and I'll be playing Dominic Grimdale, the half-orc fighter.
Are we doing Power Rangers poses now or what?
And together we become the
Twin power, activate!
I am Frederick. I will be playing Kevin Riddlewood, the Dwarven Monk.
Hello, my name is Barsoon. My name is Julian, and I'll be playing Barsoon, the Tiefling Wizard.
Hello, my name is Emil, and I will be playing Dr. Gong, the half-orc bard.
Oh! With a machine.
That's who we are. Let's play the game. Danes and Dice, our players found themselves on their way to the Theodorn, wearing disguises, wanting to inform Leiden Prowl or whoever else they could get in touch with that that they've done what they had done, that the Nimblefoot gang was indeed dealt with, and that everything would be alright. They go up there, they don't find Leiden Prowl. Instead, they opt to deliver a message that Leiden Prowl should come meet these disguised people at Saltalar's Rest whenever he receives the message. And in the meantime, Bassoon and Kevin goes to the library, where they, late at night, meet Sandy, who, despite the library being closed, invites them in, and they have a discussion regarding the Krycho family, a little bit about the Danny Hairs. They find out more, potentially the logo, or the... Do you call it the logo? I suppose you do, of the Shadow Thieves, and some more lore on Grimoire. And as they go back to Saltalar's, they come back to a very drunk Dominic, a sleeping Gonk, and they enter the room as he falls asleep, I should add. And the evening goes with discussion of what to do the following day. The next day, they go to the Theodorn to talk to, again, not sure, did you know who to... In any case, they go to talk to Melvin, and they end up talking to Melvin. And explain to him what has happened. Melvin, of course, still upset about what happened earlier, now realizes that that thing being upset about should be no more, because there's bigger things to deal with. They go to the Nimblefoot hideout, they clear it all out, they go back and alert Melvin that this is the final day of the 10 days they were given by the green light. And by the end of this, Melvin tells them that they can stay overnight at the Theodorn, so should something happen, then they at least will be under guard. And that is where we start today's session. In the Theodorn, in the sleeping quarters, or the barracks I should say, there is a guard posted just out front. As Melvin kind of came in and talked to you as he left, the guard also went out, but you see he kind of posted himself right next to the door. And you are now left on your own inside the table.
On my own,
There's a green light.
So,
Well,
what should we do? Smurf?
Oh, that's gonna be a sad session. Dominic.
So-
yes. of
well,
course.
the wise thing would be to just stay here, right?
I mean, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
We'll go to the Theatre of Joy.
Right, to the temple thing?
Well, should we talk to someone when we've clearly been told not to speak to anyone?
That's a good question.
Well, at least been
What
told
time
not to talk
is it?
about
It is early afternoon.
important stuff. Or,
I mean, you
yeah.
woke up, you went there, you went to the Nimblefoot thing, you cleared that out, you went all the way back to pick yourself and back to the Dale Country. Yes, afternoon. Early afternoon.
Maybe it would be a good idea to try and hide ourselves in here. If what you say is true about the man hiding and making this green light and then just assassinating the kobolds,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
then if we stay in here and try to hide under the, I assume there are some bunk beds or something
That
like
is
that.
all there is.
I feel
Maybe.
safer here than out there.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But then again, I don't want to spend my last day in here being scared.
No.
I don't like hiding.
It's just, if we are here, then we can actually prepare something. If we go out, then it might happen any time out there.
I go hug my brother.
Stop it!
I'm
God.
scared too. I'm scared too.
I didn't. Thank you.
I never told you this, but you're a good brother.
Thank you. I never.
And this is when you say you too. I shove you away.
But no, Conk.
Yeah.
Didn't mean
Missed the timing on that one.
No, I just didn't expect him to.
It's okay to be shocked about something.
You too, Gok. You're a great brother too,
I hug him again.
and very, very talented.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
Yeah. It is a gift.
One does not simply.
And today is as well. That's why they call it the present.
Yeah.
Can I go puke in the corner?
There's
I
a
never told you this,
for you to
but
puke in.
I hate your puns.
no. That's,
Go to each one of them.
But still,
okay.
would it make sense for us to go and talk? I mean, Malvin said that Malvin didn't say anything about us not being able to leave or anything.
No, we
It's
just needed to report it.
yeah, that we're leaving and coming back.
Is there anything that you need to do?
My horn. I
Yes?
haven't got it fixed.
That's true.
It's true.
You didn't.
That's what I wanted to do all the time.
Do you remember where there is a music shop? We went past it a few times, right?
You would know where it is.
Yeah.
You would have remembered.
I remember.
Yeah.
It's just down this street and then that way.
Okay.
That was.
How long?
Or by-
No, the other way.
That is actually surprisingly correct.
How long would it
So-
take for us to get there and get back? Thinking of how many times we
I
could.
mean, the walking distance is not more than 10 minutes.
There and back again.
Sure. No problem for me. We can go along there.
What about you? Want to come along?
It's still
Maybe we should stick together.
light outside, right?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, it's
should.
afternoon.
So
Early afternoon.
we can stick together.
Yeah.
We still have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might. We don't even know.
Right. Let's go get your horn fixed.
I.
You grab your bottle again.
And a bottom it. No. I don't do that.
Ha, folks.
You stand up. You pick up your horn out of your backpack, or do you bring your backpack as well?
I bring my backpack.
Everything.
Bring everything. And who? Do you all go?
Yes.
Or,
We
okay.
all go.
Bring all
You
of us.
head out the door. You see, as soon as you get out, you have the guard standing next door. Looks at you.
We're just.
We're going to the
Where are you
music
going?
store right here, 10 minutes walk from here.
His horn is broken.
Yeah.
Not that horn. This horn.
And not his
No,
horn,
no.
his horn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not that
We'll
horn.
be back.
Hey, what are your orders?
To inform where you are when you aren't here.
Yeah.
Right.
Just tell them we went there and we'll be back as soon as we can.
That is my plan.
Perfect. We head there.
We'll go.
Let's go.
That was scary music.
That last breath of air.
You head out into the street. You make your way all the way down the street that you were and make a right. And in no time, you make your way down to the music shop. You see the trumpet and waiting outside.
Oh, that's the
sign,
place.
and you walk in door. As you come in, you see a shop. Music instruments.
Is this the sound of music?
How does it smell in here?
It smells
Metallic.
Of wood and brass. Wood and brass?
Can you smell that?
I don't know.
No.
Smell what?
That smell. Try it.
What are we smelling?
Music.
I thought we were listening.
I want to go to the. Sometimes you can smell it too.
Yeah?
Is it good music or bad music we're smelling now?
What do you think? I know. I head up to the counter.
Mm-hmm. You make your way up to the front, and in there, 1 second. Ooh, I haven't opened that. That's why I can't find it.
The shopkeeper's sitting blowing on a flute.
Home is behind.
Oh.
Why can't I find it?
What's this little thing?
Kazoo.
Barsoom.
Bowser. Oh.
We make your way
After
in,
a
and from behind the desk,
The
you
door.
see a human male, elder human male, come out and look. Oh, well, hello there. How may I help you?
Well, hello, good sir. See, my name is Gonk. Maybe you've heard of me.
He's the one supposed to play it at Chelsea. It has not been.
Yes, I was. See, I hope you can help me with this problem. I have this horn,
Yes,
and as you see, it's broken.
I can tell.
Is there any way to fix it?
Oh, yes, I suppose I could help you fix it. You could also just, and it kind of turns around and you see
Other horn.
15 horns. You could also just purchase a new one.
Well, they are some nice-looking horns, but this was gifted to me by my father, and I
Oh,
Accidentally sat on it.
I accidentally I dropped it out of a horse wagon.
yeah, it doesn't seem too durable. But I suppose I can fix it for you.
I believe in you.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, how long would it take, you think?
Well, I mean, with what I have to do today,
It's quite urgent.
I suppose you could have it back tomorrow morning.
There's no way you can do it faster?
I mean, metal only melts and comes back together at a certain speed.
Well, what if we help you? I have some magical friends.
I don't think your friend's magic capabilities are gonna be able to help me fix this music instrument. Not if you want it to sound good anyway.
Gonk, what if we make a promise that tomorrow we'll come back and we'll get the instrument?
Yeah.
What if we're not here tomorrow?
I'm sure I promise we will be here tomorrow.
How much?
No matter what.
How much is one of your homes over there? How much do they cost?
Well, I mean, they vary depending on the quality, I suppose. The cheaper ones started. That one's so let's see. The cheapest one we have, and it takes out a horn. That's, I mean, pretty simple signal horn. It's 5 gold.
Hmm?
And if you want, and it takes out what looks more like a French horn, this one would be 80. And
What about that fine one up there? I pointed the finest looking one.
Well,
Stradihornius.
that one was built on request by a musician who never came to pick it up. I learned of his passing, and I've kept it here ever since, hoping that maybe someday one of his relatives will come and fetch it for him.
What was his name?
Brian.
Was it the one from the no. No.
Oh, some deep
Brian.
Yes. Do you know?
And he was a horn player.
Yes.
No, I've met him
Oh.
just a few days ago,
Oh.
I think.
Well, you might have. I suppose there are many Brians.
Well, it is an ordinary name, yeah.
But yes, so no, that one is not for sale.
But I know Brian.
Well, then I suppose if
I'm his cousin.
you were to fetch it for him, then you would be the one paying for it too.
Yeah,
That
I guess.
well, in that case, and he brings out a little, kind of a little book of notes.
50,000 gold.
That would be 1,500 gold.
Gunk. Let's just get your horn fixed and
Sorry, sir. I just had a terrible cough.
That's all right.
He seemed very successful, that Brian.
Maybe. Nah, as you say, there are many Brians.
Yes.
It might be another Brian.
It might be.
Maybe we should just leave it here for them. So, what about that one?
Well, I mean, as I said,
find
we
enough.
have horns varying from anywhere between 5 and 80 gold.
How much would you like to spend, Gunk, on a horn today?
I could also just fix the one that you have. But again,
How
it
much
wouldn't
would that be?
Given the quality, I suppose I could make it good as new for 15 gold.
I would like that.
Well, I mean, you can fetch it here first thing in the morning. We usually open up when the early shops open, so if you're back here in the morning hours, you can come fetch it then.
Do you have like
Never.
a reserve horn that we can borrow while he doesn't have the...
Yeah, you know, as
I'm
like a
not
spare one.
Familiar with reserve horns, you know.
Some music shops do that as a service, you know, when they repair.
Are you to play a concert tonight? Is that why?
Yes, actually, I am.
Make a deception check.
That's. Oh, this is 23.
Very subtle 23. Well, in that case, I suppose I can. When he takes down a horn, this should be of approximately the same value as yours, and he hands it to you. I would just need you to sign that you have borrowed it, and that you want to pay the price for it should anything happen to it.
Of course.
And he hands you a piece of paper. For you to sign.
And I sign it Phil Collange.
Okay.
And I point at the name and I say, that's my cover name. Wink.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, again, is there anything else? Do your friends play music too?
A little bit.
you
but
play the cymbals.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I do play a bit of pan flute, but I've got my own acoustic myself. But thank you so much. Unless you, we can try them out. Is that okay?
I suppose there's no one else here, and if it doesn't sound too bad, then
Sure.
I don't see no harm in you playing some of our instruments.
Sure.
Tell me which one you would want to play, and I will fetch it to you.
Well, I play the pan flute. Do you have any of those?
Only a few exotic instruments are not usually ones that we sell too many of in these areas, but we do have some, and he kind of bends down, has a little drawer, and he takes out a pamphlet.
Sure.
If you want to play it.
You want to play something, Gog? With me?
I'd love to.
Sure.
What instrument do you play?
I want to try out my new horn.
Yeah, you gonna play with us?
Well, I have a hand drum, but it's it's not much.
Make a.
I believe in you.
Make a performance check on both of you, and then. You both roll a d20 performance check. Add your modifiers, and then you put that number
I
together.
joined in with a hand drum.
Kevin plays a drum. Do you know how to play the drum? Okay, so you play a drum,
Excitedly I wait.
and then you divide the total number by 3. So all 3 of your numbers, and then divide by 3.
So I had an 8.
10?
I had a 17
Oh,
plus 6.
performance. Sorry. So that's a
performance
10.
check.
10.
10.
23.
That's
Whoa,
quite
what
good.
the shit. Damn.
You had a 23 and a 10.
And the 10? And the 10.
33,
43.
43 divided by 3.
So that's
Divided by 0.
like
13?
13, 14.
14.
So we get ready from the Eurovision song.
Yeah, because 14, that's 42, right? No.
Ja, ja, ding dong.
What?
43.
14 and a half.
Oh my god!
Copyright.
Yeah, probably.
If it had been a man, one wouldn't have been the Titanic.
You play a concert lasting a total of 30 seconds before. Oh, I have a headache now. Before
Gentlemen,
the
it's been an honor
storm goes
playing.
ice. Are you intending to purchase these instruments?
Well, this was my.
No. But this.
You can see it says Kevin here.
My dad wrote it when I was a baby.
And wasn't it also
Very
your...
nice. We can come back to this someday, but thank you so much for letting me
No
know.
worries.
And this one I just bought,
Lended.
Okay.
Yeah.
you know?
We'll come back tomorrow, but
We'll
thank
come
you so much
back
for letting
tomorrow.
Yes.
us play it.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you for letting us play in your shop.
Yes. Thanks. Have a good day.
What do you guys say to go for one last beer?
Well, we can't because we told them we'd be right back.
Then we should get a beer to go.
We can
Do
get
that.
a beer.
Sure.
Well, I can
We can get
see if they want to fill up my water skin.
No, we can go get a beer, guys.
Yeah, sure. Do we know of any places next to the Theodon, close to it, that we could go?
No,
get a beer?
Kevin's around. Yeah.
We'll go.
Yeah.
Go
just
get that,
don't
get a
go
beer.
to that one we went to. That was. Yeah, that's not a good place for a last beer.
And
No, the one after.
after.
Oh, the one after Risbon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was.
So we find the nearest tavern, get a beer to go, and then.
To go.
In worst case, we have some interesting liquor back at our room.
You
Oh, yeah, that's true.
head to a tavern and you hop in to.
And what is it? It's the middle of the day or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's day beer.
Day beer.
That's a
There is
thing.
now.
Yeah. So.
Afternoon, right?
We can have
Yeah,
one.
I mean, it's
I mean, we can have one.
it's
At
probably
2 o'clock.
No.
Oh,
mine.
We're
More
gonna
like
go back.
four-
We told them
4,
that
5
we should
o'clock at
go,
this
we would
point.
report to them. That's what we're going to do. For today, that's what we're going to do.
You go to the nearest tavern.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
No.
Still better standard than most of the others you kind of stumbled into, but pretty decent place.
Hey, let me buy the first round.
The only round.
Oh well. Yeah. Let's see about that. I go up and buy 5 beers.
Yeah, that is going to cost you 1 silver. Like that, 2 silver.
2 silver. Do you have anything, stronger?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we do what you need.
Some. Is there whiskey? Is that a thing? Yeah. Just a whiskey for me as well.
Every 1 silver additional.
3 silver? For everything? Yeah. I give it to him.
And I'll bring the beers down to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And you'll sit down?
No.
Oh, you're getting the beers to go?
But I don't think we can take the cups with us. We might as well.
That's right.
We might as well just enjoy one beer, and then the shop took a little longer. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
true.
true.
No harm done.
No, exactly.
Can we sit outside?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Very few, close to no really place you've seen has kind of outdoor serving. Since everything is, building very small sidewalk and then wagons.
Yeah.
Right.
So
They
there's
should
really
have that.
outdoor places.
They should have that.
Can we sit by a window?
At least, yeah.
It's possible.
Perfect. Drink this fast and then back, okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Find an open
Who can
table.
drink it fastest?
Yeah, we find a
Who can
table by
drink
a
it
window.
fastest? That's fun.
I mean,
Hey.
Have you ever played that game?
that's not even a competition, guys.
I think we won that one.
Come
You're
on.
just scared you're gonna lose.
You were lucky, guys.
No, we were good.
You were lucky.
Drinking for 2 days in a row? Really?
I can manage. I don't know if
What's
he's
to
gonna
lose?
hang over. I'm fine.
Perfect.
Just
Let's
We're
go.
not here tomorrow.
Your wits?
But if
Just
you're not here
one beer.
tomorrow, what's the harm?
Well, I
We will be
mean,
here
according to
tomorrow.
what's been said to us, no one's ever said that we will be killed tomorrow.
No.
We will just
That
become
is true.
cargo.
True, but what is cargo?
What is?
Those children were sleeping.
I just tip your cup up to your mouth and just let you start
Mhm.
drinking.
Chill, man. Okay.
Okay,
I
Ready? Set. Go!
And I just slowly
Yeah,
just
me too.
sip.
I down it.
I
I doubted you, I doubted you.
The three of you make a constitution saving throw. Oh no, wait, actually make a...
Performance check.
Performance
yeah.
check?
No, not performance.
Medicine check.
Survival check.
Oh.
Nice. Stealth check.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Oh my god.
That's 19.
I think I'm winning.
Well, I have 21.
No! 20.
Oh!
You all, what you
Wasting
19.
awesome rolls.
19, 20, and 21. You're all incredibly fast at chugging your beers, and you
I go for
you
my
go like
shot of whiskey.
when you set them down on the table.
And I go for my shot of whiskey. Hey, to ground. And I down that as well.
Did we also get a shot of whiskey?
No, I only bought for myself
They
actually.
come in pints. they come. They come in shots. Oh well.
You want mine?
Yes.
I want to go to the bar and ask if they have a very specific thing. It's called Ratzeputz. You can Google it. It's a real thing.
That's the booze.
Ratzeputz. It's a German thing.
That's poutine.
In that case, they probably don't.
It's a German
It's
thing.
like
It's a
Fernablanca,
Neverwinter thing.
but worse.
It's what?
It's like Fernablanca, but worse.
They have moonshine.
This establishment probably doesn't have.
Do they have Fernablanca?
No. I don't think.
Do they have Gamma Dent?
They don't have sweet enough ice either.
Have they heard about
Jaeger bombs.
Good. Okay,
Gin and
guys.
tonics.
Should we go?
We drank our beers. Let's get back.
All right. Let's.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No matter what happens tonight, well, at least we'll be closer to Grom, right?
We don't know that,
No,
but
no.
sure.
If he
We'll
is
be
cargo,
okay. We'll be okay.
No, then in that case, yes, we will be.
Let's go to.
Let's go.
You make your way back out into the streets and towards the payphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been very serious today, Zeke.
Yeah.
You're not
I
usually
don't have
like
any
that.
reason not to be.
Fair enough.
For all I care, I intend to make you stay alive. And I need to be on my toes to do that.
Me
We
too.
don't know what's gonna happen, and I think we should take this very seriously. Yes.
I do too, Zeke. I think we should take it seriously too. But I just don't want to hide all day in a barrack.
There's no thing called hiding. You just need to be smart about this.
You make your way.
Grom's still out there.
Yes. And I want to find him the best way I can. But today has been
So do I.
the thing we've been waiting for is happening today. And the best thing we can do is just to stay put where we're supposed to be, find out what's gonna happen, and see if that person comes for us there.
Or we could live a little,
We've lived a little now.
and that was good.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to rain. Let's just.
Yeah, let's hurry back.
That's true.
Fine.
You
I
make,
put on my raincoat.
you make your way back to the Failborn. I mean, you were pretty much already there. That's when you picked a bar close to the Failborn, so you hop on out, you go up the hill to the Failborn itself, and you make your way up to the guard. The guard stands in front, kind of steps back, or steps off to the side, and you make your way around.
Do you want to go and find out more about what happened in the library? We have that. That's in the Theodon. We can do that at least.
But Sandy told us that she would alert us if she found out anything new, but we were there this night. I don't think she'd have the time. She left as we left.
Okay.
But
What about Neil Rem? He doesn't know where we are.
If you find Neil Rem,
we don't know where he is.
No, but we
That's
know
true.
that he keeps us. He's mostly at Santalas.
Yeah. He's probably in
We
another
could leave a message at Santalas.
Yes.
in
that
another
we're here.
plane of existence almost.
Maybe don't tell anyone that we're here. Just in
Yes,
case.
Just in case.
Fine by me. Perfect.
And to be frank, of course Nilrem would be good to have with us if we were to be attacked, but do we even know if he's back?
No.
No,
We don't know where he went anyway. And not exactly, at least.
We don't know if he's
Through a portal.
ever gonna be back.
True.
As you sit, I'm just imagining you kind of sit on each your lower bunk bed and talk together. You hear knocking on the door, and in comes the guard who stood up front. But Melvin is here to see you.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
And Melvin comes in. I hope your accommodations are all right. I know it's not optimal, but
It's fine.
rather safe than in harm's way, I suppose. I delivered a message to the mayor, and he would like to see you this evening.
Today?
Well,
Yes.
great news.
That's good.
Well, we
don't-
want to see him. So
We do.
yeah, we do.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We would like that very much.
A couple of things in
Yeah.
order to meet with him. You are not to bring any weapons. You're not to bring any weapons, even though I just told you not to, because you will be thoroughly searched. And if they find something on you, that is a direct violation with the criminal law, and thus you will be thrown directly to jail for attempting to potentially assassinate the mayor.
All right.
So no pointy things, no magic things, no nothing of the sort.
All the sword.
Is
Not
it
even-
okay to bring the sword that we found?
Or does he?
I suppose he already has that sword. You
Okay.
didn't get it back.
But he knows we.
But I will bring the sword to you prior to you meeting with him. Yes, of course, the high sword is an exception in this case.
So we'll just leave that stuff here.
Leave your belongings here. Yes, correct. And
What about my instruments?
can you cause harm with them?
No, only extreme pleasure.
Do you have capabilities, magic capabilities, that by song and words can harm people with your instruments?
No, I wouldn't say.
Make a deception check.
Actually, I don't need to
I know
use.
you don't need them, but yeah.
Deception. 23.
I suppose if you're intending to play a concert for or music for the mayor,
We've already been practicing.
Yeah.
I would say though that that is not why you're there today, and thus music instruments I don't think should be needed.
Is it only gonna be the mayor there?
And his guards.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
But yes, it is going to be him and you.
And you, of course.
As a matter of fact, no, I won't be attending. I have other matters to see to. I have informed him of what has happened with the Halfling gang. I have informed him that you have made sure that the criminal Grimorgard has gotten back the explosives and that you found the high sword. For which I know that he will be very happy to reward you. There wasn't a public search going on for the sword. It has been going on for a while, and while I'm sure the mayor and his guard has weapons better equipped for fighting, these are very dear to him. So I assume that he will pay you handsomely for having found this too.
By all means, Mr. Melvin, I think it would be a very good idea if you joined us.
As I said, I have other things to attend to. And
But I think it could be quite important that you join us.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Last thing. I've not known you guys for very long, but despite I feel that I know something about you, I don't take it that you're that used to talking to, well, mayors of this stature.
We only know the mayor of our own small town.
Yeah, we talk to him a lot.
Yeah.
Very simply, make sure to get showered before you go.
Sure.
And
Fill the wine.
for your own sake, only talk when spoken to.
All right.
He is a very humble, very kind man. He's helped the city through a lot of things, but he doesn't like being interrupted. And he doesn't like when people talk back.
Copy that.
Alright.
Is there anything you need to ask?
Only is
That's
it
gonna be hard.
intended that we should wear more formal clothes, and with that?
I'm sure your clothing will suffice. If you have more formal clothing, I recommend you wear them. You might want to wear a shirt.
So
I
we
might
should
have
go-
to buy a shirt then.
Don't you have the cloak thing?
It's a
Raincoat.
Hello.
I've just come home from my festival.
Is there anything else you need to ask before I leave here?
I think that will suffice. Thank you so much.
But I think we all have been traveling around in in our clothes for
Yes.
for 10 days now, and I don't think we have anything else.
I suppose you get something.
Thank you.
We will
We'll do
go,
that right
we will
away.
Go find something else. All right.
Will that be all?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I want more.
Thank you, Melvin.
Tell me more. Like, does he have a car?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it does. It has a number 1 on it. And you've seen it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Does.
And
yeah.
he nods
Thank you.
quickly, walks out again. And the guard closes the door behind.
Well,
I suppose.
Let's go find some clothes then.
yeah.
Didn't he say he would bring it to
No.
us?
We have to go
we
find
have
it
to go find it
ourselves.
ourselves.
Let's get ourselves fixed
Well-
up.
Yeah.
Can we ask?
We're
around
going for a
town?
party!
We'll of course tell the guard outside what we're going to do, and then we're gonna ask around if we can find somewhere that has fine clothing.
I mean, there are plenty of tailors around town.
Tailors.
Tailors.
Tailors that both have, custom fits, but also just sell more regular.
That's cool.
I hope they will work.
Is one of them called Taylor Swift?
You both made a bad joke at the same time.
That was awesome.
You will have disadvantage on your next move.
Like,
You make
I want to go to Taylor Lautner.
You make your way out into the streets and
Get a wolf coat.
go towards. Let me see. You know what? It doesn't really matter all that much. You go to the nearest tailor.
Elizabeth's tailor. Yes.
You
Yeah.
make your way on in.
What's the name
Good
of the
evening.
tailor?
Grianne.
Will
The name of the tailor, if you so must know,
John.
Brian's
is
tailor.
Mike.
That was the
William
one.
Thatcher.
Taylor Hawkins?
William Thatcher. even though that's a roof. Thanks.
Thanks.
Wow.
Now I need to find it
Thanks.
for you because I have it here somewhere.
Go for a Jedi coat.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon
Get some
Jinn.
big fluffy pants and get some wristbands around like.
My fine wristbands.
Yeah. Wristbands.
Oh my god.
Wristbands.
You make your way to a shop, and the owner of the shop is called Woes,
Whoa.
and or at least that's what it says outside. Woes Weavery,
Wubba wubba.
and you head on in.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good afternoon.
Hello there.
Hi. And
Every store owner in Cremor is an elderly human male.
we're looking for some clothes for us.
Yes,
Fine
it does.
clothing.
Five
Seems
pieces
like
of-
you need them.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
We have a special appearance with some of the finer people of this town, so we would like to.
Well, in that
fit
case,
the bill.
When is this meeting?
Unfortunately,
Tonight.
Today, this evening.
So, I suppose, where did this horse come from? Get out of here, people! I'm Stumbasist.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, go back, not yet.
It's a
I'm
centaur.
hungry. Oh my
He
god.
is a centaur himself.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Tonight, you say, I suppose I do not have the time to tailor
Oh no.
5 sets of clothes.
Of course.
I do have,
Do you have some pre-made?
I do.
We'll find something there.
Are you looking for
Something specific.
second hand or?
Well, that depends on the price.
Yes, and how good it looks.
Second hand. Well, our fine clothing, the pricing would start at around 15 gold for a shirt and a pair of pants. And if you wanted to
fine.
be well made, that would be 23. And if you wanted probably home tailored, that's a price to be discussed upon request.
For now, I think that a white blouse and maybe some sort of coat that I'm already wearing, a big coat in more greenish flavors. Would that be possible?
Yes, I mean, again, you're browsing through all the stuff that they have, and you know from the conversation that you had with him that if you just want, commoners clothing, but clean commoners clothing, that will start at around 5. I mean, somewhere between 5 silver to 5-6 gold.
Mm.
And then if that's where you start, then buy the finer clothing, and then it can go up depending on what you're looking for.
I would like to buy a set of clothing for the total sum of 20 gold.
You can get some pretty flamboyant clothing with that. And
Find some different.
just wait, think of what you want to purchase.
Mm.
I think I'd like some
Tell me the sum you're willing to spend on clothes, and we'll take it from there.
like 10-15 gold, if that's
So
possible.
what is the sum that you're willing to spend?
15?
15 gold.
No, I just need to know the number. 'Cause I have
15,
my
15.
scales that I need
Oh
to
yeah,
look at.
like 15.
Yeah,
Something
15
like
gold.
that. That's
Okay.
the max.
Mhm.
I'd probably go for 15 as well.
15.
I would go for 50.
You will get the biggest hat ever!
Okay. Yes.
I would like to go for 25.
Okay. You spend your money and give me just, you don't, not necessarily this style, but give me which hat, vest, shirt, blouse, dress shirt, what are the components to your outfit? Imagine you're playing Sims right now and you're making your character.
Yes, I think I would have, those big puffy in like the good pirate kind of way.
Good pirate.
You know?
Yeah, I
Like
know
with
what
the
you mean.
floating
I like
arms,
that.
but not too big.
It's a movie,
And
you have
then
to be
a nice coat
pirate.
over that,
Yeah.
which have a cowl
Collar.
Cow.
Collar.
kind of thing. But in if I find some kind of inside is like velvet, and the outside is more in a small tint of green.
Mm-hmm.
And if there are some gold stitches in between, that would be nice. And a pair of nice pants.
You probably can't get gold stitches. You can get silver, like silver with gold. What do you call it?
Gold trim.
Guldbelagt.
Yeah. Okay. No, but just how much would it cost? I would be okay with using 30 gold instead, and I would
Yeah,
have
then
that.
you could probably get.
Okay, I'll use the 30 instead then
Yeah.
for that. Nice pants
Mhm.
and yeah, just nice.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
I would like a pair of like kind of like brownish, common, not, but good quality, you know, pants.
Pants,
Yeah, that are also practical, and clean white nice shirt would be
Mhm.
lovely. I've never had that.
You still have like 14.5 gold to spend at this point.
Well, I'd like a clean white shirt. And
have two
maybe a
gold
vest, maybe like a sort of like a brownish vest to match.
To match the pants?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a tunic for the like a coat kind of
A
tunic.
Tunic.
You know,
So a coat.
vestment.
Yeah,
tunic.
yeah. Okay.
Which is like
5 gold.
something like that. How?
No, that's within the margin.
But good, but that looks.
And it is, I mean, you say what you want, and he makes the quality match what you're
Cool.
willing to pay for. Yeah,
Cool.
that's what you get. Kevin?
I would like to use the most of the money for some good shoes.
Oh.
Is that possible? Some boots.
You get shoes. Yeah.
Nice
I mean, that's part of the outfit regardless.
Okay.
Not for
Like-
you, maybe. You would be getting
But
shoes.
some very nice sturdy boots.
For all the mud you're gonna do.
Timberlands.
Yes. And
I like
then some quite ordinary but nice pants, and then some sort of not cape but coat,
Yeah.
but with the arms like with open arms of some sort.
Yeah. Does it go all the way
Some-
down? I mean.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
And then with some fabric going like it's when I have my hands like this, it goes down, but
Yes.
it flails around.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, makes sense. And what color is the coat?
Well, I wanted to make it beige, but that's a bad idea in Grimoire. I think
You can do what
the
you
color would be.
Do you want a Burberry trench coat? Is that what you're saying?
I like.
I might.
You get a Burberry trench
Yeah.
coat then.
Let's say beige.
Yeah,
It's gonna withstand one night in Grimoire.
Can I get
And
Uggs?
what?
Uggs.
But is that like I only paid 15? Is that too little for that?
No, that makes sense. I mean, again, you can get the outfit, the quality of the outfit is just gonna depend on how much. Bazoon?
Yes, I think I would like to have. I think I would like to have like a nice, nice shirt with some loose sleeves, a bit oversized but not a lot, and I would like to have like a sort of a captain's jacket that goes all the way down, but has no sleeves. But it has kind of like military style embroidery on it. Then I would like some simple slacks and some nice boots, and maybe like, is it possible like for well, there's no jewelry there, right?
There is.
Oh, okay. So that maybe like a ring on one hand and a little bracelet on the other hand, and the color scheme is sort of like the jacket, the coat is kind of like a dark purple, and I guess the shirt and the shirt is a bit lighter purple, and then the pants match the jacket, and the boots I guess are black.
Sounds good.
And if there's little stones or something on the.
I don't think you would be able to afford
Okay,
stones.
but then maybe the
Unless you pay.
the-
the
We have
jewelry
gemstones
is
in
of some sort of metal, silver.
You can have it. I mean, again, either silver if that's what you want, or silver but with gold plating.
Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
silver with.
And the same on the bracelet.
Yeah.
And gone. You spend twice as much as anyone else on clothing. What?
It's
do
more
you
than
want?
twice as much.
I suppose it is actually more than yes. What do you want?
Twice as much as me.
More than anyone else.
I spent
You spend
25.
25, right?
And this is where we end today's session.
What do you want?
Now that's
Well,
And by the way, guys, write down what you just said.
I would like a some sort of
hold
fancy
back.
hat.
Don't hold back.
I won't hold back.
What do you want?
You're
spending a lot of money on clothes.
I want a big hat with a feather in it.
Okay.
You're gonna get a sixpence. I think it would be a tall.
Too late.
I think it would be a tall hat
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
with a feather in it.
A
So
Oceanus
large.
hat with a feather.
Yes,
Yes.
a
What
very
color is
large
the hat?
feather and with a band.
What
The
color is
hat
the hat?
is. I think it would be black, but the band around the top
Mm-hmm.
would be not purple, maybe burgundy,
Okay.
and with some golden lining
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah.
Then I would like one earring
Mm-hmm.
in a shape of a triangle
Okay.
and a big one.
That sounds
Like-
incredibly inconvenient, but yes.
But
You do you?
I'm a bard. I'm not a fighter.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
And then I would like a long jacket,
Yeah.
but not too thick,
Okay.
just not too thin, but like it's long,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not too heavy.
Okay.
And it should also be burgundy, matching the color of the hat.
Matching the hat,
Yes, and with the golden linings.
Yes.
How is this not custom tailored?
It just so happens to be that that's something that he has. But I was like,
that thing. Like a set mannequin standing up.
and what else is on the mannequin that you're seeing in the window?
Would you like a cane?
I think there also would be
Mix of all the
some
mannequins.
sort of necklace made of tusks. Not orc,
What?
not orc
That's
tusks.
what I'm asking. Tusks of
Or
what?
tusks.
Pretty brutal.
I know them with my music.
Chain and then there's
human
like what animal? Or,
Yes, but what animal?
that could be not lion, but you know, a big predator.
I think that's outside
Wild
of
boar?
the price range.
Boars?
You can get boar tusks, yeah.
Yeah,
I suppose. Yeah.
Don't you have 200 gold?
I do.
So you get tusks, not like massive boar tusks, but like decent size, like
Like
twice
this-
your
this
own
size.
tusk's size.
Yeah, but in a chain.
Mm-hmm.
I would like that.
I love this tailor, man.
He is incredibly customizable to your needs.
Then, just to be simple, I would like just a shirt underneath.
You sure? Sounds
Yeah.
pretty basic.
Yeah, but you know.
What color?
But what color that is?
A judgmental DM.
You have one, right? And the color of the shirt should match the black of the hat,
Okay.
and then the pants should be, you know, those fringe. No, not fringe, but they back a bit, and then they stop right at the shin.
Yeah.
Yeah, those in burgundy.
In burgundy, so they match the coat and the lining on the hat.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I would like some fancy shoes.
Yes. To walk within the mud and Cremor. You can buy fancy shoes and just not wear
Do
them
they
at
have
all.
like buffalo shoes?
They probably do.
You can't just.
Do they have 60s disco shoes?
I go to disco party.
So I take like a piece of wood and put under my shoes.
Do you need a
You're
belt?
tall enough as it is.
Oh yes, a belt. I need a belt, and that should also be in the same color of burgundy.
And
No,
what is how big is the belt buckle?
big. And it should also be in the shape of the triangle
The same
that matches
triangle.
this one.
Gotcha.
What is this triangle thing?
I don't know.
I don't know, it just looks cool.
Triangle of sadness. Just one.
The gong.
Just one the golden.
The tear.
And well, the shoes. That was the thing. I want some boots.
Yeah.
Some
You get
nice,
boots.
like nice looking boots.
Mm-hmm.
With the there should be some gold on it. Get some golden lining.
Should
Yeah.
I get horseshoes?
This is not the store for that.
No, just.
I'm just
There's a
gonna go turn
blacksmith
it around.
around.
And
Is that
I
it?
think that's it.
Okay. That's what you get. Homework for next time is that you all made, as best as you can, your characters with these outfits on in Hero Forge.
Yay! Shout out to Hero Forge.
Oh,
Not sponsored, by the
Oh, no.
way.
Not sponsored.
And
I would like a
about
lot
that.
of pockets in my coat jacket.
I was
Sure.
thinking the
A
same.
lot of pockets.
you get pockets.
Yay!
And you get more pockets than Marcus does.
Yes.
because
But
you
I
get more
gotta
money.
have room for all the beers and things.
I might.
Oh, the beers!
You get everything you came for,
Perfect.
and you walk out. Do you walk out wearing the outfits,
No.
or did you get them in bags?
Bags, because
Yeah.
we have to get.
Yeah.
You are walking
You gotta
out
get a bath.
with a whole hell of a lot of bags, as in Sex and the City many bags.
Oh, I'm Miranda.
I
I don't know if I am.
was
I
actually-
need to make. That's the
I
other
don't. You're not a
homework.
Miranda.
I'm not a Miranda.
I haven't seen Sex and the City, so
This is actually a weird question because I really want to clean my hooves. Is there a stable
Prestidigitation.
that
you could.
that could?
Prestidigitation.
I'm gonna get a manicure on my feet, kind of thing.
Well, there is those
I
bathhouses.
suppose you could
There is the
go to a. I mean, isn't the
There's a
hoof
horse
just
dresser.
one? Isn't a hoof just one big nail?
Yes.
You can go to a regular stylist, I suppose. and have that done. Not a staple. I mean, staples wouldn't do manicures on horses' feet.
I have a knife.
I actually think they
What?
clean the
I
horses.
mean, they clean them, but they don't paint them with nail polish or
no.
anything.
Oh
I'm not gonna
that's
get
true.
polish.
Oh.
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 Well, I thought you were going on. In any case, you get your fancy outfits,
Yes.
you get your shoes,
You can get your
fixed,
fancy nails.
and that's not going to cost you any extra because it just so
I can
happens to
make
be
that
that this
too.
tailor had a
Green Dragon.
get an outfit here, get a horseshoe free coupon.
That was the one before. Oh.
That was the horse before.
Do you know
and
anyone
you make your way
who's-
back out into the streets.
Yes. Let's go get a bath. Do you want to head to
Yeah,
a
let's-
bathhouse?
Well,
Just
let's
do it.
get home with these and then go there.
Yeah, and then
let's
take
do
a
that.
bath and then we visit the mayor.
Oh, it's also getting late.
It is.
Let's hurry up.
Yeah, it's
Let's
it's probably 7 o'clock by the time you get out of the tailor shop.
All right.
Perfect. Let's go home and get a bath, and then.
Some dinner, maybe.
You
Alright.
make your way back to the tailor dome
Yes.
and get inside. And
Did we pay the
God, put
50
stuff
gold?
here.
Well, I mean, if you
I paid.
You can pay
didn't,
them.
then you did.
But
If you didn't pay them yet, you pay them now.
Oh, yes.
So remove the gold from your inventory.
Thank you.
And you head on up to the field dome. You put your belongings in the room. And you go out to the guard. Ask him, where can we
bathe?
get a shower? And you just, I mean, you would know. It's the same
Yeah. Oh yeah.
quarters that you've been in before. So across the street is kind of the sanitary station of the Theodome, and you make your way on over there.
Right.
Come on over. We don't need to describe how people shower. You just do.
Come on, dude.
And come back to
Do
the
now.
barrack
So I undress.
and make a survival.
That's
check.
not 20.
Do you
And
remember
I
shower?
so bad.
You get a shower.
I remember all the
and Get
spots.
back a half hour later to your room, or to the barrack, well showered for the first time in a while.
Oh, that's great.
Just need to ask you guys. The only thing we haven't told him about is the key
Mm-hmm.
to the city. Or
They
to
will.
Underdark or whatever it
The
is.
key to the.
But let's keep that to ourselves.
Do you agree on that?
Yeah, at least with
I
the
agree.
mayor.
For some
yes.
time yet, I
There's
think.
no need
yes.
for him to
No
know
need
now.
for the mayor to
Should we?
know that. But
If
we
they're
can-
gonna search us, they will find everything that we have on us. But it can also just be a key.
Can we?
But it looked special, right?
You don't want to leave it at the barracks.
I wouldn't feel this was very
Better
well
not to leave it,
guided.
I think.
Yes, let's bring it with us.
But is there some way we can manipulate it so that
Well, you
people
can make it
won't
invisible
recognize
You
when
can,
we.
I can make myself invisible.
but you can. Can't you do something to it with that very nifty practical thing you've been doing to us sometimes when we've been dirty?
Sure, I can clean it, but I can't make it into anything else.
Mm.
So for now, I just think we have to just say that it's our key.
But it does have the crest and
yeah, that's true.
That's
the
the thing.
emblem of
And I don't know.
Cry Trapper and the infinity
Well,
symbol.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to tell Melvin about it.
I actually agree.
I don't. I think we should keep it.
Yeah. We're going to a member of the Cry Trapper family.
Yes.
I mean,
They
A
would know.
distant cousin, right?
Well,
But still, we don't know how they're related.
it's the cousin of the head of the Cry Trapper family.
I guess we can decide to tell Melvin about it later, if need be.
Yeah. I don't know
But-
about you, but
But we can maybe put it in one of our boots. Not you, but one of us.
Sure.
I can sacrifice myself.
I don't think you need to sacrifice.
No,
yourself.
but I can take it.
What do you want to do? Sacrifice yourself by how?
You can take the key to the mayor.
I can take the key and put it in the place they probably, hopefully, won't search.
Gonk, no!
God, what
Not again.
What are you implying? Are you implying to the thing we did in the forest? Not that thing.
I don't want to know anything about that.
ever.
Thank you so much for tuning
Okay, what do you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
I
don't know what it is.
Just,
What I'm
do you
saying
do?
is, I can sacrifice myself by taking the key and putting it in a place they hopefully won't search that thoroughly.
I would.
that thoroughly. We have to ask.
I would be also rude if they did that.
But
the
do we?
neighbors. Like, put on.
where is that again? Can you explain that to me?
Are you talking about putting something
In
somewhere?
your armpit.
Not the armpit. Jinx.
Up under the hat.
Well,
Not under the hat. I'm talking about a more private place.
your birthmark?
You just want them to say butt.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying.
But the hat thing is not a bad idea, actually.
Oh, maybe there's actually somewhere we can hide it in the hat.
Actually, we could check that. I'm
Nope.
gonna check.
There's no secret compartment.
Is there any
Isn't
way
like
to
an
make
inner
a
lining
secret
or something?
compartment?
Not by the time you have to go see the mayor, no.
Okay. Let's just keep it in a pocket for now. Unless you want it to be in your special pocket.
I'm
Some
just
would
saying
call
it's.
it a hot pocket.
I'm just saying that there's a good chance that they might find it if we.
That's why I think we should leave it at the barracks.
Sure. Do we have
But
any
I'm
way-
not sure I trust the guards either.
They
We
don't
don't
know
know
we
how
have
many-
it.
No, but they. We don't know how many. We don't know if they know.
Is it wooden or is it stones in here?
The
The
barrack?
walls, yeah.
They also wouldn't. I mean, you probably know there's a layer of stone on the outside, but what you see on the inside is wooden.
What if we can put it in the wall somehow? I'm gonna
Okay.
go
That's a
check
good-
if there are any.
Another thing, if it was given to
I'm gonna
them
help you.
by
Okay.
if
There
it
is
was
not any hidden
Addressing-
compartments in
Is
the
there-
walls.
Is there
What's
anything we find
floor?
where we could maybe yank something out and?
No.
maybe if we, as we are doing it with the sword, we can, if they find it, tell them that it is a gift to the mayor.
The key?
Yes, we don't know what it is. It just said. Do you remember what it said on the?
Yes, I do.
The-
we
the
found
letter?
We found
I think
the
it's a
note.
key to, as what I remember it saying on the letter, I think it's a key that can open some pathways. It can make it easier for us to come around the city without following the proper or the normal channels in a way.
So it
Yeah.
might be.
Like
To the
sewer
under-
entrances or something.
It had the name Renem by it. That is, it was for Renem.
Do we know who Venom is?
Yeah, that's the Dennehyr. Well, he's dead now, but he was the Dennehyr head.
Of the Council of
Family.
Six.
Yeah, and he was the Tesnarch here in
Okay.
but he's dead now, and Arterius is as well. Artelius is as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I would rather not leave it here because I'm not sure that the guards wouldn't just search the whole thing. The
Then
things. I'm not sure they
hide
trust
it in
us.
your special spot. If that's
If
what
that's-
you want to do, you do it.
I don't want to do it, but I don't see any other way.
Been to the bathhouse, right? It's
Yeah,
Well,
he's
Then,
dry.
in that
quite a
case,
big
look
key,
away.
Right?
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in my special place.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
A sleight of hand check and a medicine check
And a
after that.
constitution saving throw.
The key is probably this big.
It's gonna be
Oh,
very hard.
It's gonna get up.
You're gonna get an
It is
Do I
going
have-
to be painful.
I'm not saying I want to put it up. I just want to put it
between the
in
cheeks?
between.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
I'm
nice.
not gross.
you put the key down your pants
That's quite a long time to hold on
to cleanse your butt cheeks and see if you can hold on to the key.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Do?
I practice breathing while cleansing my cheeks.
Yeah, I think you can breathe and cleanse your cheeks.
I actually got an idea. Why don't you just there's a hole in it, right? There's a hole in the key in the mantle of it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just tie a string in it, tie a string in your pants, and just let it so you don't have to clench it? It's just in there.
But still, there's a chance because when they go like this down the pants,
You just have a string in between. You just have to I just need to, and then
so you want it.
just so it's down there and you could put it in
So like what kind of string?
like this string.
I'm confused. You want it to hang and dangle?
Yeah, inside your pants.
But then when
And then
they
just
search
before-
me, they will find it.
And just before you go inside, you just put. They're not going to
Okay.
undress you.
No, but they will touch, feel.
Yeah, but they will not touch in between your butt cheeks. You just put it in right before, so you're not afraid to drop it.
When prepping for D&D, the Dungeon Master never know which things are going to take more time. Note to self.
It's sort of a key hanger. Hanger.
But then I'll just have to do the same thing I just did, but just later.
Yes, but now it won't fall out.
And it won't now.
Okay.
Do I have undergarments on?
Do you have undergarments on?
I think I do.
Well, then you do. The DM doesn't decide if you wear underwear. That's something you
Does it
decide.
say that on D&D something?
Yes, that is
D&D
part
internet.
of the first page of
I'm
the Dungeon
sorry.
Master Guide.
Okay, let's, yes. Put it in your pants, bro.
You put the key in your underwear.
I did.
Great. And just as that happens, there's a knock on the door.
that was lucky.
Hide.
And Malvin comes in with the sword. This time not covered in the tunics, but in a more, let's go formal clothing. In kind of a red piece of cloth. And he gives it to you. Yes, I tried to see if I could sketch you my way out of my evening plans, but I'm afraid that I can't. So, is there anything else you need to ask me prior to going with me, or are you all set?
Well, is it? How long will this take?
Well, I suppose that depends on the conversation. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes or so. It's not like you're going to a dinner, it's just a greeting.
Okay. Well, in some ways, that's nice to know.
Any questions?
No, I think
I
we're
don't think so. I think we're ready to go.
In that case, I In that case, I bid you best of luck, and it's not often time one gets to be in a kind of exclusive audience with the mayor, so for your own sakes, don't fuck it up. And he steps out, nuts, and walks on.
Close the door. Should we leave the key? Are you sure about bringing it like that?
Well, we could put a string in just in case it falls out, but...
Let's just do that.
Okay. Do we have a string?
Again, I mean, it's your inventory, not mine.
I'm not sure if there's anything in my
No, I don't
disguise
think
kit, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could argue that you have strings and needle in your disguise kit, yeah.
I have
Wait.
some rope if you need it.
I will take a string from my disguise kit and tie it around the key,
Yeah.
and then tie it around my waist, and then
Yes.
put the key in my undergarments,
Okay.
in my butt.
Okay. You do that. And you get dressed, all of you, in your fancy clothing. This is the first time you see all of you together in your fancy clothing. And you don't exactly look like the same little bunch that came from Krul 13 days ago.
Do we look like a level 5 thing?
No. You look fancy.
I should have gotten a haircut.
You're bald.
No, I'm not. I
Your
have a
figure
man bun.
says you are.
Well, yeah. Figure's lying.
You make your way out into the out of the building, and the guard out front says, "Looking good," and escorts you up the set of staircase that's kind of up the middle of the Theodorn. If you look like contrasting to the gates, you make your way into this big hall, and well, now inside you've been here before, the main hall of where the same as entering, I suppose, Cassin's Ball, where they have all the different, political departments and whatnot. And you go upstairs, a couple of sets of stairs, and before long, you make your way down this long corridor with different portraits on the wall all the way down. And small next, it's like as if in between every portrait there's a column with a bit of like a face. What do you call it? You know, like the stone stone heads.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
In
In any case,
gargoyles. Is that
not
kind of
gargoyles. No, stone statue, only face of the people that are on the
Yes.
portraits. Those things. And you come down to the end where there's a double door. What? Or you just said something. Where you come down to the end where there's a double door. There are two guards standing out front, and you all recognize these two guards, not the people, but the outfit as the same type of guard that were the ones riding the wagon when you saw the mayor's cart come into town the same day that you got to Cremor yourself. He walks up, the guard that came with you kind of nods to those guards, and they just step aside, open the door, and you enter a not that big, but still pretty decent sized office. There's a big table down on the end, behind which sits a elderly person, dark grey, or kind of dark grey hair, old back. He's not fat, but also not skinny. Kind of got the Prince Henrik, body appearance or physique.
Not fat?
He's lived a wealthy life. Let's put it at that. But smiles greets you. So here are my heroes.
Thank you so much. I think I'm gonna bow before anything else. Walk inside the room.
Me too.
I think I do the same, yeah.
Yes, we bow.
by all means, come in. And he looks to one of his guards, and you can see there are kind of chairs lined up out on the side. They come in with chairs for all of you, and you sit down. You put the
Sword on
sword on the
the
table, yes. And as you put it down, he unpacks it and goes, well, so what Melvin said was right. And you came into possession of this?
Yeah, we found it.
Yes, Melvin did tell me. I had to see it with my own eyes. And I'm glad that we have it returned. I suppose the reward is in order, now that not only did you help us with bringing back the High Sword, you also, as far as I've been told, helped dealing with the gang of bandits in town.
Yes.
And brought
Sure
back
did.
some barrels of... well, what Melvin said was that barrels that could harm people when in the wrong hands.
They probably were.
So tell me, how can I pay you?
Well,
Well, that is
that's
quite a big question, sir.
Hadn't really thought about that.
Do you need... I mean, again, of course, everything is within the realms of my capabilities, but is it something you need time to think about?
We have, as you know, probably Malvin told you that we are from Greenest, and we are not accustomed to these formal sorts of meetings that you are holding here in the city. And we are, honestly, with you, to be honest, not quite capable of knowing exactly how you get such a reward as you are speaking about.
Well, I mean, you name what you want, and we go back and forth a couple of times, and when we come to an agreement, then I see to it that it comes to be.
well.
Do you know who owns the tavern that the gang was occupying now that they're not there anymore?
No, I mean, Melvin didn't give me all the details. I spent my time overseeing other matters, but yes, I believe it was one of the people that were found in that was part of the whole operation there. Again, I don't remember the name per se, but I suppose if you talk to Melvin about it, he can enlighten you. If I caught you off guard with any of this, I am incredibly sorry. Again, if you need time to think this over, by all means.
I think that would be wise of us. Yeah.
Why don't you, and he gives you, like from down in his drawer, he brings up a what do you call it? A notebook. Rips out a page and kind of just signs it in the bottom of it and gives it to you. Write down what you request from me on this paper and bring it back to me, and opens another drawer in this envelope tomorrow, and we can take it from there.
Thank you.
That's very gracious of you, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thank you. I've been told by Melvin that you've done this city a great favor.
And it has been our pleasure.
We only did what we thought was right.
And I'm glad you did. Again, I'm not filled in on all the details, but it seemed to have helped the city, so I thank you. And if there's anything that you need, by all means, tell me.
We are here because my brother is missing,
Yes.
and I don't know if you've spoken to Melvin about any of that.
I've heard from Melvin, and I've heard from I've heard reports from towns around Cremor.
And have you figured anything out about?
Again, I mean, my role is mainly within the city, and it's not that I don't want to see to it that these problems are solved, but I also like to believe that my skill sets lie elsewhere than interrogations and investigations. So I like to think that I've hired people capable of doing said work for me.
Can we, by any chance, know of those people?
Yeah.
We would love to help with the investigation.
Well, I mean, I've heard that you've talked to Mr. Prowl already. He is, well, I suppose it's part of one of his many tasks. He's a pretty burdened man. One of his many tasks is to listen to what the city says and try and get to the end of it. But of course, again, a very burdened person who probably wish there were more hours in the day. There would be him, and again, I mean, my men within Cremor haven't had a direct role in any of this, but we've talked to towns and cities around in the Amman region who are trying to see what they can find out. But as far as I've been told, it's been very limited what people have concluded. Some already concluding that there's a good chance the children from the cities merely took a wrong turn and ran into trouble. So I'm afraid that even if I taught you to talk to, it's limited what they would be able to inform you.
But within the walls of Cremor, there haven't been abductions.
None that I've heard of anyway. And I'm sure that the Cremor guard would handle it swiftly should something of the sort happen.
Just to clarify, Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
of course there are limitations of what we can write on this piece of paper, but can you give us some sort of, let us call it inspiration about what we actually can?
I suggest you write what you wish, and then we take it from there.
Sounds reasonable. Thank you so much. Is there a certain time that we should come back to you tomorrow? Do you have other...
Deliver the note to one of my guards, and they'll bring it to me.
Thank you so much.
And I'll call for you when I have time to talk.
It's,
Thanks.
Perfect.
This is just a cry for help, but we know that Little Oak is not the only family with children being abducted.
As I said, I've heard it from multiple cities.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't understand your situation. It's just that personally I'm not in a position to help you other than telling my men to do their best.
And we've been grateful for the help that we've gotten so far.
And I understand you've helped me too, so... I'm
Can
glad-
you show them that anything you might know about this that you could tell us?
I suppose I would have told you if I did.
We happen to think that one of the lots outside the city has something to do with this. That was one of our first
Have
leads.
you enlightened my men?
Yes.
Then I am sure that they will do what they can to see to it that it is all sorted out.
Thank you so much. We will find our way and...
And again, the city thanks you for the help that you've been able to bring, and do fill out the paper and get back to me when you're done.
Thank you for the time. It's
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No,
Don't think so.
that would look fancy.
He at certain points stood up and sat down again, but now sits down and you see the guards that when you went in the door with you, and now they open the door again to escort you out.
I start leaving.
Dominic, don't tell me you haven't said anything through this entire thing only because we jinxed you.
No, yeah.
God damn it.
Is that true? Very, very.
Before you leave, Dominic, is there anything you wish to say?
No, thank you very much.
Well, in that case, get the fuck out.
I take Jinx and Smurf very seriously.
That's fair enough. Please don't when we're playing D&D.
No, it's alright.
That's awesome.
Holy fuck.
I didn't know.
No.
You leave, you head back.
While we, when we go from the hallway, not the hall, from the room, I try to go up next to you, and I try to whisper. I think there's something he's not saying. Maybe. What about Sephiroth? Do you think he can help? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like on our way out.
Leave him.
Is there a?
Alright.
Is there like a hole or something?
Do I notice?
Do I notice?
As they speak, I don't want him to hear the mayor, so I make some nice comments about the place so that he doesn't hear it there.
And I would like to look around to see if.
Oh, what nice pictures! Oh my
If
God!
there are
Yes,
any
this place,
nooks or small,
No.
Very
You
cool.
are in the mayor's quarters. It is all very, very
pretty clean and.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's nowhere like
So there's
a little
rat could hide.
creature could hide under something.
I mean, you are currently being escorted out by guards.
Yeah.
So if there was a rat that ran across the floor now, odds are
They
would
would-
be killed very fast.
Yeah.
Because it's the mayor's personal line guards. With it. So maybe.
They see every rat. Never mind. It looks like.
No, and you're in a very straight line.
Yeah. It looks like there's not really a place to hide it. So.
Good idea though.
Yeah. We'll just,
Oh, it's so nice with
Do
the
you have a
pictures and
range
all and stuff.
with Find Familiar, how far away from you it can be?
That's an interesting
It
question.
can go as far as he wants it to, but there are
But you can
different
only
rulings.
communicate with it when it's within 30 feet, right?
120 or something.
120 feet. Okay, I don't remember the exact number.
And then there's like a house rule that's not been ruled, but if he can say I'm in it and tell it where to go, he can stay in it as long as he can.
But then
But he
when
can't-
he leaves it, he can't go back into
Exactly.
it again.
I think what you word you were looking for was a bust.
A bust, yes.
Ah, yes, thank you. Did you also know that at the time? But
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my God!
You
I'm
make
sorry,
your way
I
back.
can't.
You make
very
your way
annoying.
back to
Don't jinx
the. I don't assume you do anything with.
No, I don't.
You
Yeah,
make your
no.
way back out into the courtyard, across the courtyard, and into the barracks.
What should we... This is weird. I don't know how much to ask for, but
No.
you were thinking about getting the inn?
Well, I just remembered that you took the deed.
Yeah.
Jamming off.
Would be awesome.
We could
Would be nice to have
innkeepers,
our-
but we
have
still have
our-
Brom to look for, and
Yeah, I don't want to be innkeepers. I just thought it would be nice to have a base of operations.
sure.
Like a holiday house.
We could actually
With the
ask
sewer.
him to up the effort into finding these kids.
The thing
I'm gonna
I
change back to my normal wear
Mhm.
and take out the key.
Yeah.
The thing I
It worked.
Prestidigitation kind of thing.
Thank you.
remember how much they
And the key
searched us when we got
dissolves.
in. No.
Can we get like a special status that sort of limits or stops the limitations of our accessibility in the city right now? Like if there are places that we couldn't go before, like the access to the library that we got through Melbourne and stuff.
Oh.
I think access to the library would be quite cheap.
No, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
He
I'm
wants to
asking
free
for like a
pass to
special
the side.
status.
Oh,
That gives
so we
us-
could go-
Honorary cremorium
freedom.
kind of
Yeah.
thing.
freedom to move, so to speak.
key to
the
city.
The thing is, I was just thinking when he
Actually,
said,
I'm looking at the key and I'm thinking, how does that? How do you think it works? This one.
We could ask for.
Was it magical? I don't remember.
Might be just.
There must be some doors.
Detect magic.
It is not magical.
It's not magical.
There. I guess there are some doors that we can use it on.
Yeah.
he wrote in the note that
Do you
May-
think
that
that, maybe the Dennehy family, their mansion, that should be in the town?
Oh, that's
the
outside
Cry
the town.
Trappers.
Well, that's the Cry Trappers.
That's
Yeah.
just outside town, yes.
Or is that the same thing?
The Dennehirs, they are from Espurta.
the note. Well, the note did say.
Didn't they have a mansion here?
No, that's the Cry Trapper family. That's just
You see
outside.
it on the map,
Outside.
about down to the left.
Yes, but I thought that was the Cry Trappers, and then somewhere in here there was the Dennehy family
No,
mansion.
they haven't been in
remember
the
that?
city for
I don't think
some
the
time.
dinner here is
Your
still.
numbers.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember.
I don't have.
There
might
the
be-
dinner here don't have like a. I
There
don't
might
think-
be an old something, but they're not present in Cremor anymore. The Dennehy family.
No.
They have moved away from Cremor.
But that was actually almost the same.
Just shops.
That's shops outside Cry Travel Hall. Cry Travel Hall.
There are Dennehy
Doesn't
family
sound nice.
things on it.
But I think
There's no Danny here.
no. There's nothing. No.
Thank you.
But
But maybe then the Dennehy's used to stay at the Pearl. I remember.
So they have a suite there, private suite.
Do you think it could provide us entrance?
I think the note said that may it make for an easier passage through the city for you and your men to Rinham. So the note must obviously have been, if the note was from a Cry Trapper who died, how many years ago?
60.
60 years ago, or something like that. And
60.
Renham Dennehy also did. And the note, it sounded like the note was sent from him to Renham, saying that may Renham Dennehy, may you and your men find an easier passage through the city. So it sounds like the key might be some kind of, like it might
It could be
the
for
key
a place to
a
stay.
passage or to some secret pathway that that no one knows about except for those families. Like something, maybe there's like a, I don't know, a tunnel or something from the center of the city to the
Maybe.
house, to the
Maybe.
Cry Trapper mansion, or
Have
something.
you ever experienced anything while you were here last?
No, not at all in that sense. But just, I mean, I was just doing rounds.
I
But
mean, the sewers would be
a good,
a good guess for.
yeah.
If we get
Sure.
the inn, there's a direct line to the sewers from there.
Mhm.
True.
But it would.
But what would we use the inn for? Honestly, I think
I
we
have
can-
lots of things I could use the inn
Well,
for.
But again,
Pearl too.
I'm not gonna stay in the city for longer than we find out.
Well,
Do
I
we know
might.
who's the Iltach right now of the Council of Six?
I don't think we got the name.
I don't. I mean, maybe it's in
Maybe
the book
it's
with
one of
the
the
family
books.
of M or something.
One moment.
Yeah. Or am I just am I shooting
but Renham
down
disappeared.
in the blind?
Did we get like
He's
50,000 gold?
disappeared.
Renham disappeared.
So he's
Did we or could we?
And
Could we
his
get-
son Mikal is the Tesak.
Tessa?
But
Yeah,
he
so
was
no,
the
we don't
Iltach.
know.
No, we don't know.
Iltach.
But Renham was the Iltach. Iltach.
Yeah, it said in the book that he was the Iltach until his disappearance.
Huh. Okay. So that means that Renham might be alive. Renham might be.
Well, he would be very old now.
But then, here's a wacky thought. What if Renham Dennehy, who disappeared and never was seen again, and that the chest, the halflings wanted the chest, and the crates with the tunics were in the sewers with the hooded figure. What if the hooded figure really is Renham
Renham?
Dennehy?
Could be.
What makes you think that?
Well, I'm thinking he has. Clearly, the hooded figure has access to the lot number 18. He knows about that,
True.
and and all of the crates and barrels with the tunics, they were delivered to lot 18 by the kobolds you saw that were murdered by him, right? Maybe some other, but probably the hooded figure.
What
I
if
think
the
we need
key
to go
is
to
lot
the-
18.
Could be.
But the Dennehyrs, they own the lot 18. They have for years,
That's
so
true.
that wouldn't
Yeah,
make any
that's true.
sense. What if?
It could also be for a room at the Pearl where they stayed.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
Although that
it's-
is weird that a key with the engravings of the
With-
crab tree, that's not the
Crab
trappers, and the shadow thieves would have been a key to a room at
crabber
the
key?
Pearl. I don't know.
And would
It's a
would
big
room
place.
would a room at the Pearl get you safer passage?
We don't
to
know
the
what
city?
could be in that room. That could
So-
be a passage in that room to
It
another
sounds like
That's true.
a passage from the outside
Of
to
Cremor
the
to
inner
the-
circles of Cremor, right?
There must be a
Yeah.
passage, a hidden passage that the shadow thieves used back in the day.
Yeah.
I think either we go to the Pearl and see if we can find out what room they used to stay in, or we go to that mansion outside of town.
The Cry Trapper Mansion.
Yeah.
Don't
They'll-
forget
they'll
that
be-
today is the day when we are supposed
maybe
to
not
become
tonight,
cargo.
Maybe we can just wait and they'll find us.
True.
There's a reason why we relocated and didn't stay at Santal's Rest.
True.
That doesn't. Okay, we need to do one thing at a time here. So first things first. We have to find out. We have to find Grom. That's main priority.
Yes.
It is now around 10, 11 in the evening.
Second thing, we have to find out what we are going to get.
What?
I had an idea.
Sure.
I have a very, very stupid idea. Not a stupid, no, maybe
I like stupid.
So,
We get drunk.
we know
And then
that is step one, profit. No. So, the crab tree, why am I
cry
crab tree?
trappers.
Cry trappers. They had what I might have been drunk last night, but what was there were two sisters,
Lamia and China.
Lamia and Chinna.
Mm.
And Chinna, she's a priestess
Yes.
at the Theater of Joy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they and Lamia is the head right now of the Cry Trappers.
Yes.
So what if there's a connection? Now I know we haven't met Chinna and we don't know her, but if she's the head priestess of a temple, wouldn't it be the perfect hiding spot for a criminal organization to be like at a place where you would never think of any crime happening is a temple,
Mm.
a religious
idea.
place.
Well,
Might
I
be.
don't know if it is a temple, but it's called
Or-
Theater of Joy.
Or at least
And she's
And
You
she's a
walked
priestess.
past it already. It's I don't know if you remember, but when you walked to the warehouse the
Oh, yeah.
first time, the temple that had all the music notes on the side of the building, like in the what do you call
Railings?
it? Well, I mean in the windows there were like music notes and masks of theater, happy and sad
Okay.
masks and stuff like that. So it is a temple, you know,
So
but
there's
a
a-
temple for multiple gods.
so what if maybe there is a tunnel? I don't know. I'm grasping straws right now, but what if we find out has it always been a Cry Trapper being the head priest? That could be something. If it has,
Mm.
then maybe that is
Worth looking into.
worth looking.
It's a
Yeah.
good idea. It would be a
Sounds
very,
good.
very
With
nice
the Theater of
hiding
Joy.
place.
Yeah, maybe that is
I
a
don't
better
know.
idea.
I'm not sure.
Mhm.
It just seems interesting with the key having being the there's like an engraving or
Mhm,
something with the Cry Trapper family, and then over that is the
Correct.
mask thing.
Correct.
Yeah,
Could be.
I don't know.
I think it's
It's a good lead.
it's worth looking into.
Mhm.
It sounds like something that could
Be something.
exactly be worth looking into.
But do we dare to do that now? At the end of the day, when we don't know if there could be someone out for us,
I don't
or
know.
do we wait till tomorrow?
Won't they be
Well,
after us?
it is late now. But if it's a theater of joy, theaters are open late. Would we know if
It is not a theater, it's a temple.
It's a temple.
It's just the name.
But we know that temples are open for emergencies.
You can find it in your numbers. I know.
Yeah, I found it now.
Opening hours?
Well,
No. But at least you can know where it is.
why does it have a star?
6.
Well,
Closed on Sundays.
Reviews.
What are the review scores?
closed on the 10 days.
Yes.
Only a 3-star rating.
Do we have a map? I feel like that drink last night did something.
It gave me 2 more HP.
What
Gave you more wisdom.
Yeah.
do we dare going out tonight? Maybe it's good to keep moving and not be in one spot.
Perhaps. Yes. I don't know.
But we are exposed.
It did look like kind of interesting, that theater, when we walked past it.
Time is of the essence.
Exactly. And I mean, won't we still be chased tomorrow, even if it's
Well, yeah,
if it's not
probably.
tonight, then they will, the person, the hooded man, the sorcerer man will be
Yeah.
after us.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he is.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What have we got?
Why not?
Try?
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Alright.
For Grom.
For Grom.
For freedom!
I'm with you. But should we get the inn or just a lot of money?
Oh yeah.
Or magic items?
Magic items.
I think we should just write magic items.
We would like
I would rather
magic
have-
items, please.
I would rather have that bar.
That's a funny thing to have.
I would love to have a bar in Cremor.
I don't know, should we get like a grand tour of the Cry Trapper mansion?
Oh.
That would be wise.
Maybe the reward is to have a
Private
A sit
dinner with
down.
Lamia.
private dinner with
Lamia.
A little.
A little oak.
Little Oak.
Yeah.
And then it also, I think it's weird that he cast it away as if the children would have just gone at a wrong turn and disappeared. All of these
It struck me
villages,
as well.
all of these areas in Anne where there are missing children, and he just says they might have taken a wrong turn.
No, he said the cities are reaching a point now where they've started thinking that the children might, like, there's no bigger conspiracy to
Okay.
it because the count,
Oh.
like, the people that has been trying to find out things haven't
Yeah,
been
it's
to find anything out. Okay, fair enough. So it's not like maybe they just he didn't.
No, he said that the cities, the smaller towns and cities, are starting to
Yeah.
think that maybe it's just
Well, I mean, seeing as no children have gone missing from his city, and it being a very large place, and him not being part of any investigations, I could also just see it as
as a something.
something that's outside of his
Jurisdiction.
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, that makes sense. That actually does make sense.
I mean, it's good to always be suspicious of, especially because he has familiar or family tidings
That
to
makes sense.
the Cry Trappers.
We could also do probably the stupidest thing ever. Just head straight to lot 18 and wait for him there. If our goal is to find Grom, we should become the cargo. Don't mind me
They're
saying
saying
that.
something,
It is true.
but we
we
might
could-
lose the key.
Yeah, and we might as well just find out something before
Before
that.
we go to lot 18,
Sure.
we can check it out, the temple, and then.
Don't we think that he's gonna find us either way?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why don't we go anywhere, go somewhere else and actually...
Yeah, let's just try. I
Let's-
think we should try out the.
I think the temple, yeah, the theater.
Yeah, the theater of
Let's go
joy.
to the theater then.
What do we tell the gods?
That we're going to the theater of joy. To pray.
Or
To
that we
pray.
just. Oh, yeah, to pray. That's a
Ah.
good thing.
And music.
Yes, and music. Hey,
Hmm?
that's
Right.
my thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do
go
it.
pray for Lyra and
You can be a
Milil.
religious bard. Right.
Let's
I'm gonna pray
leave.
for tuba.
Just take our stuff,
I'm gonna
put it in the pockets again.
also put on my
You bring everything
ring.
except for the chest, I suppose.
and I put on, of course,
Yes.
the
You don't
My
have
regular
you leave your fancy clothing
outfit.
as well in
Yeah,
the barracks. My house with the
No.
You didn't say you brought the sword, so now you can fight.
I mean, you
Oh,
would
it's fine.
probably have picked up your equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get back into your regular cloak
Yeah.
and head down towards the theater of Joy. It doesn't take you long as you make your way out to the street, as it is not very far away. You know where it is. I'm asking you, do you know where in the
Oh.
city the Theater of Joy is?
Some of you do.
Close to the warehouse.
Yes, we
It
walk
is
past.
just south
It
of
is
where
number
you are.
6.
Oh yeah.
Are we
so
actually
it's like-
gonna,
so
are we
it's
gonna
like
pass
this.
the warehouse?
We're here
Number
somewhere,
6.
right?
We're here, the Theodore.
You're in number 1.
So we're there. So we go.
Oh, round the corner.
Is it just
Yeah,
number
it's just around the
six?
corner.
Yeah, it's
It
number
is
6.
Right around the corner.
Perfect.
So it doesn't take you long as you before you make your way down to the Theater of Joy.
Keep out a lookout.
You come inside. It's very empty this late. There is a little brazier lighting. As you make your way in, you see that down the sides are again different music notes, different, I guess, tributes to creative-minded people. And you see it's kind of split into 3, kind of as a cross, and in each end there's like 3 different altars, not big ones, but 3 different altars, one for each god, Lyra, Milil, and Sune. That I don't know if you know well, but
I go to
I might.
the one for middle.
I might know
Is-
something about
Is there?
come down to the
Is it possible
statue,
to
you
put a
see-
hand on it?
You probably can't get to the statue itself, but there's like a praying spot down in front and around it, and you see the statue of what looks to be a elf, in stone, obviously, of a sword sitting with a lute in hand on the statue.
Is it a big building?
I mean, it's smaller than the All Faith temple was. It's not as high to the ceiling, but it's still pretty deep off to both sides. It's a decent sized building, but not like a massive
No.
cathedral or anything.
Right.
Should we ask for the sister?
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
I will sit for a
she's-
moment
Yeah.
and just not a long meditation, but just sitting my own thoughts and kind of pray.
Mm-hmm. Make a religion check.
You hear music.
Guides.
Coming through the tonight.
That is 13.
Here.
You sit and I mean, considering that there's no shrines or anything for the gods of music anywhere you've ever been, maybe when you studied music, you would have been shown one,
At home.
or at least shown what they look like. But this is the first time you actually get to a point where not just music lovers, but gods of music essentially are worshipped. And while nothing surreal or super whatever you call it happens, it still feels good to whatever you think about, to maybe get it off your chest to a being that you hope may understand your.
I guess I feel like a sense of belonging.
Yeah, I'd say so. Or at least know that this is a place where you can empty your heart if need be.
I would like to take a look around and see if I can find any traces of symbols that resemble the mask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you with that.
Yeah.
As you start walking around, looking underneath every single bench.
No, I mean it's pretty empty
I know.
right now in the
It is
temple.
empty, but as you start walking around, a young dwarven lady comes up and goes, "Oh, hello. How are you looking for anything?"
Hi.
Actually, right now, just admiring your beautiful temple, but we are actually searching for the temple mistress. Priestess. High priestess, I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
been a
Miss
long day.
Shanna?
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid she's gone to sleep for the evening. Can I leave her a message?
No,
Well,
that's
it's
quite
fine.
alright.
We'll come by another time.
Tomorrow.
Well, I mean, she's here pretty much every day. If she isn't here, she would be at the Theodon in the infirmary, helping, helping if anyone is in trouble. But she would be here for the most of the time.
We've heard of her good deeds.
Yes, she is well liked, both within the church and the city.
Has she been a high? Is she called a high priestess or just priestess? Just priestess. So has she been a priestess here for a long time, or?
Yes, I mean, I suppose for the majority of her adult life.
Oh, and I don't know if you mind me asking, but the previous priestesses here at the temple, have they also come from the Crytrapper family, or do you know that?
Yeah, I am afraid I.
But they don't have a history or something.
Well, I'm sure that we do. Off the top of my head, I can't recollect. I mean, again, we have
No, of course.
multiple deities and gods to
Of course,
worship
of course.
here, and we have
Which one
a
is yours?
priestess for each one of them. Well, I mean, I'm not a priestess, and I hope to be someday. I myself believe that Suna has always shined kind to me and my family. So
And it's an old temple, yes? Or
well, I mean, the building is, I suppose, very old, but it's been here my entire life.
yeah. How old
I
is she?
haven't. I mean, she's not that old. She's probably 30s. No dwarven priestess lovers, unfortunately, Kevin.
Well, you never know.
Maybe.
It's the first dwarf I've spoken to.
That's not true.
No, there was
We've had a few.
Have I?
Blacksmiths, bartenders.
Yeah.
A bartender? When?
Yes.
I would have remembered that.
In any case, well, I
It's-
I suppose you can ask her when she comes back.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Thank you so much. Maybe
Thank
we
you.
should just step
Would
back.
be alright if I have a look around?
By all means, we are always open.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
be
I'm
respectful of everything here.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And,
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you. Right, so I'll look and see if she's like leaving or.
She
if
walks. I mean, she's
she
walking
walks
around.
Okay,
Does different things.
I'm just gonna walk around and like
Fixes
look.
books, changes candles.
Yeah, but I'm just
basic things.
looking around for something
You walk around.
that is like not suspicious, but like
No. You walk around for a little while, and there don't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. I mean, you can't do a thorough investigation of every single brick in the building,
Clearly.
but there doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be anything fishy.
that
about
catches me
this.
with my eye or something.
None that
Fair enough.
None that stand out.
It was worth a try to look, and she's clearly in bed, so might have been a dead end after all.
Hmm.
Maybe
Well,
just head back, try to see what's going on.
if we hear tomorrow,
Yeah.
let's head back.
Yeah. Tomorrow, if yeah, let's do it.
Do we want to go to lot 18?
Now?
It is probably midnight at this point.
Let's just head on.
Or close to anyway, approximately. Past
And
bedtime.
it's
I don't know.
you're gonna have to think of a way to get past the guards on the way there, but sure.
What about the pearl?
And also,
Everything
Oh,
is
yeah.
closing down at the moment. It might not be the best time.
uh,
Unless we know how they look,
the pearl.
or maybe we can use the.
Maybe just show the key?
Maybe just show the key.
see what happens?
We can try.
Oh, we could. Yeah, we.
Yes.
We can try it.
Yes. Let's head to the Pearl. Try that. What do you say, Borsum?
Sure, do it.
Yeah.
You leave the Theatre of Joy, make your way up to the high ride, and again, I mean, there's still plenty of wagons coming through town, even though it is late at night, but obviously far less than would be during the middle of the day. And once again, find yourself down in front of this massive building that kind of overlooks the entire city.
Should have worn our fine clothes.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Well, we can always go in and ask if the Dennehirs had a room here.
Well,
Do I have? I do have my disguise kit. No, I can't recreate my fine attire. No.
You maybe do the feather or one sleeve, but other than that, no.
We could also just say that we're here
Also takes
by
a while.
order of the Cry Trappers and show the sigil to be entered, the key to enter the Dennehier room.
or ask for a room.
If that makes any sense.
We've got plenty of gold right
We
now.
can try.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plenty of gold.
You head on in to this building and once again stand in this massive hall. I mean, far enough to the ceiling that you've never been in a room with this far up to the top. It's as if, again, all the floors have this open middle down, and it just continues up pretty much as far as the eye can see for you as you go. And the receptionist catches hold of you, saying like this, and goes, "There's something I can help you with."
Yes.
I think I have the key to it, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
No, I took it out. I took it out of the butt.
I have this key. Would
Yes.
you like to?
I took it out of the butt. But
We are here on behalf of the Cry Trappers. We're here to look through the rooms of the Dennehirs. And we
and then show him
the
the key. Him, her? Her, him?
Her.
Show her the key.
We were told that this would help.
You're here on behalf of the Cry Trappers. Who exactly are you?
You do not need to know who we are.
Well, I do. What do the Cry Trappers need here?
We were told that there might be the lodgings of the old Dennehier family. And if so, this key should grant us passage there.
I just stare at
I know.
her with the key in my hand.
I have never seen this key before. Last time I checked, the Cry Trappers don't stay here. And regarding the Dennehier family, I'm not allowed to give out personal information on people that have stayed here before. Tell me again, who are you?
Once again, you do not need to know our names.
I'm
Our business is
afraid I
our own.
do. And she kind of stands back for a second and looks kind of behind you, and you see not the same person, but a guard, kind of making eye contact with her. And she just looks at him for a second and goes,
Might not be. Sorry to disturb your time here. We'll be off.
"I think it's best you are."
That's just me.
And she just keeps going from one person to another, on all of you being very confused about what the hell's going on.
Ah, we got
That's
ya!
the kid.
We got ya!
Yeah, we're here for a room. That's what we're here for.
No, just kidding. No.
Do you have a bar here? It's actually just what we call a practical joke.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
We got you!
We got you!
You have to forgive my two friends. We're from a village far away in Amna. It's like a thing.
Weird
that-
customs.
We just heard so much
cultural-
about the pearl. We
cultural
wanted to
prank,
see it.
You know,
Yeah.
it's, maybe in poor taste. It's our first time visiting Cremor.
Well, yeah, it takes one to know each other. It's
let's just-
audience, I guess.
Are we helping each other?
No,
And
just give me.
I'm gonna do the garden sign. That's only a 15.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
There are plenty of other bars in town that I'm sure would suit your practical jokes much better than this establishment.
Quite right. Quite right. Forgive us.
And I advise that that's where you go and get your drinks.
By all means.
Yeah.
We're from out of town. We just heard so much about the pearl, so we wanted to see it. It sure is splendid. Sure is. Might come back someday. Who knows?
Yeah,
Thank you for your service.
We apologize and have a good night.
And we leave.
Yes.
She just stands
Good night.
for a second.
Have a good time.
Off to the next one.
Yeah, you're back out in the
That
street
could have
again.
worked. It could have worked.
Yeah.
It could have worked.
Yeah.
I'm not one to clander your ideas.
No, I'm plannering myself.
Yeah. You
I think
stand
the idea
out.
was good. I just think it was not the right place.
You stand out in front
Okay.
of the
Nothing to see here.
out in front of the pearl, and you see as you kind of left, as you walk, as you kind of make your way down, and look back up. The guard that was standing before now stands out in front of the door. He's not looking at you, just
Yeah, I'm just walking a bit away from the pearl. Fuck. Fuck.
Where to go now? Lot 18?
Back either lot 18 or just back in
it
there.
is getting. Yeah, I mean, I said before it was midnight. Now it probably is midnight, and
I think if we go to lot 18, we'll be the cargo.
Yeah.
Well, he was pretty powerful back then.
It's worth a try.
also you're getting extremely exhausted. Actually, I think this one.
Are we?
I mean, it is late at
We just
night.
had a long rest.
Yeah, but that was this morning.
That
we had an
was-
entire day shopping and being with the mayor. all
And
this-
you're maybe not exhausted, like you're about to fall asleep,
But tired.
but
Yeah.
you have been
It's
up
been a
since
long
8
day.
this morning and it's midnight.
Yeah,
And it's been raining the entire day, you've been walking around alone.
yeah. Let's head
I'm not
back.
saying you would die, but
Let's just head back for now.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think so
we'll
Things
get
too.
gonna
tomorrow.
happen.
We can discuss what we're gonna get as a prize
Yeah.
if we survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the morning we can go see the Quiet Travelers and then maybe out to lot 18.
While we walk, I want to
22?
see if I just want to like see if there's something following us or something.
make a perception check.
Do it.
Yeah. No. 6.
Again, late at night, it's raining, there's people all over, you don't sense any.
No. I hate the city.
Or soon should
I
we?
hate the rain.
Should we go and tell the people at Santalas that we're here, that we are over there? Just if Nirem decides
That
to
might
pop
be a
back.
good idea. Yeah, if that's exactly the one I was thinking of, because he's the only one we
I know
really
that
need
face.
right now.
Is it safe to split up though?
I think we should just head there
Just
before
go
heading
there
back.
together.
Yeah.
And then we go together back
Yes.
to the Thelon.
Just
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right.
let's do that.
We walk towards Santalas Rest.
Yeah, you make your way down to Santalas.
Santalas.
You seem to have a lot of your mind, Marcel.
No, I just don't know what to do.
I really thought we had a
Yeah.
with the temple,
We'll figure something out.
but maybe if we're here tomorrow, then we can go and talk to
Did you get insights on China?
Hi, excuses, we are here just to deliver a message, and you know that we've had the relationship to talk to Neil Rem. Is he in? Has he returned?
Give me a moment. And you check the lock. Check the lock. The thing is, they just use silence on the entire place. They're really yelling. No one can hear it. It's a big torture house. Oh, that would have been a great thing.
Next campaign.
Yeah, next
session. You wake up and Santalas.
Maybe we should use that in another house.
Ooh.
You You see him come back with the book. Well, yes, as a matter of fact, he came back this afternoon.
What?
But he isn't here right now, and I'm afraid I don't know where he went either. But he was here this afternoon. He seems to be in a hurry.
Okay. Well, if he returns, can you please tell him that we are at the moment stationed at the Theodore?
Theodore?
Yes.
Oh.
Not in a bad way, we're just there for safety.
Oh.
We're staying there
I'm
tonight.
Sure, I suppose I do that.
Yeah,
I'm getting pretty good at delivering messages for you at this
You are.
point. So one day I might get paid for it.
Of course, how much do you want?
Is it tip?
It's all.
Take 25
Give you a
gold.
gold.
Do they tax
Oh.
your tips here too?
Thank you. And I actually think you paid last time too.
I don't care. I got the money to spare.
Don't pay. It's okay. Thanks for the kindness, though. Yeah, but yes, I'll see to it that Pancake's the message.
Thank you.
Should we bring the rest of the stuff that we have in the room? Do we have anything left?
You
We
I
have
don't know
everything.
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 Is could he be at the other temple where
Oh,
Baldur?
the Temple of All Faith.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We
Maybe.
could check before heading to the Theodore.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, I
check
guess
on
so.
the way back to the Theodore.
We know the city quite well by now.
Yeah.
We can walk it
Fast
there.
travel.
And it's kind of on the way in the 20-30 minute walk it takes probably.
I mean, you are on the far southwestern side of town right now.
We're here, right? Somewhere.
You
So
make your way
To the Old Faith on the way.
past Old Faith, and you see that as you make your way down towards the Old Faith temple, that it's the doors are closed, and there are two guards posted out front.
Oh. I go up to one of the guards.
State your business.
Well, so we were here a couple.
There was an incident here.
There wasn't.
We know we were there.
Is what are you talking about?
In
The
which case, you probably understand why it's closed for the time.
incident a couple of days ago. Has there been a new incident?
I'm not sure I follow. I'm not allowed to talk to you about what has happened.
Can we?
There was an incident here a few days ago.
Oh yes.
Well, that's-
That's it.
It is closed for the time being.
All right.
And there are no one inside right now, so
No one in, no one out.
All right. Thank you. So that was us. Good.
We won! By the power of law!
We know we were the incident.
He was. No.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Good night.
Let's head back. I need some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But we should definitely keep some sort of shift of guard this evening, just to make sure that everything is going to be okay.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, we do have the guards.
Yes, but also just.
You make your way back to the Theodore. You get inside the barrack again, still. It's not the same, but another guard posted out front. You've seen this guard as well here earlier with Melvin too.
I want to see if I can. No, I want to use detect magic on the way in.
You don't sense anything other than what you are in possession of yourself.
Cool.
You make your way on in, and again, it's probably getting close to 1 or 2 a.m. at this
Sit
point.
on the bunk bed.
I'll take first shift, and I'll wake one of you up in an hour.
You can wake me up.
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Alright.
Yeah,
You,
go to sleep.
You all go to sleep. You take turns with the shifts.
Sitting there listening, watching.
And after not that many hours, again, I mean, it is summer, so after not many hours, the sun starts coming up. The rain stops. And you all go to long rest.
Hey! What the fuck?
And then
And you're all level 5. And that's where we end ends today's session. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you all next time.
Exploration experience.